It is morning time. I am going to put on my makeup and do a 58-year-old person's makeup. And you know, I watch a lot of YouTube shows and videos and things like that, and it's all about these beautiful young girls that are teaching us older chicks how to wear makeup. Well, I'm here to do my makeup, and I'm 58 years old, so I'm going to show you a little bit of a heavy makeup, but I'm in the raw right now, and I just want you to see how I put on my makeup. Okay, we're ready to begin with makeup, and I'm using a MAC product, and this is a concealer. I'm just going to apply a little daub, and I am going to put it on my eyelids and underneath. And I am 58 and blind. When I say blind, not really blind, but I need glasses to see. So if this doesn't blend in, just know when you're doing your own face, make sure you are blended. But I'm covering my eyelid as well as underneath my eye. And another one of my favorite products is from Hourglass. And this is a primer with some light diffusion in it, and I'm just gonna mush this around my face. This also, they do have one with a sunscreen as well, but what I use as my sunscreen is I love this Cinema Secrets foundation, and the reason why I love it so much is it has a zinc oxide in it, and it also has beeswax in it. Now, if you don't know anything about beeswax in products, beeswax's molecule is too big and thick to actually penetrate in your pores. So what you will find as the day wears on, your makeup looks better and better as you wear it, because the beeswax kind of expands and will fill in tiny lines and wrinkles, especially underneath my eyes, because I do have quite a lot of lines underneath there. But the beauty of this is it will fill in just the different lines and wrinkles as you wear it during the day. So now that I've done this, I am going to highlight and contour, as the young girls say, strobing. Okay, so my favorite products for this is Hourglass makeup. One is a bronzer, and the easy thing about contouring is this little digaloo in the ear always hits the nose, unless of course you've had your face altered. It might be a little bit off, but it should follow the line. So when we're taking our contour, we're gonna pull up from that area going up. If you have a heavy jawline or double chin like I have, go ahead and put some underneath. And again, and we're gonna be fast with this. I don't want like a lot of time spent, but I'm noticing I didn't get a lot of sleep last night. So I'm gonna use this Yves Saint Laurent little highlighter as well. And I'm gonna double highlight. I'm also using it underneath the bronzer. And I'm just going down because I really want to pull out. As we get older, we get these jawls that we don't like. So we really need to emphasize our jawbone. And as you can see, I'm just patting underneath my eye just to blend this in. Then I'm going to take my highlighter and I'm going to reinforce this where I put on the Yves Saint Laurent highlighter, go down my nose, and then again on the cheek underneath this jaw area. I could even do around my lips. And then I'm going to follow with my blusher, and I'm just going right in between where I highlighted and contoured. Now, if you want a more severe blush look, you're just gonna go on your cheekbone. But if you want a more natural sun glow look, you're gonna go more inside where the apple of your cheek is. So it depends if you want a severe look or you want a more sun-glown look. You can also take a little bit of your bronzer and go around, depending on what kind of mood you're in. But then I like to take my MAC powder, or you could use any powder. Forgot my brush, my blush or my powder brush, so I'm just going to use my contouring brush, and everything kind of gets mushed together. Like I said, I'm kind of need glasses, but it's okay. You'll get the general idea. So now we're going to do our eyes, and I'm going to start with my eyebrows just to frame my eyes a little bit, and I'm just going to take a powder. Now there's all kinds of things you can do for eyebrows. Like I do have an eyebrow extension video out, and that's kind of comical to watch because I can't see. And it's terrible as you're getting older, you know, that you really can't see as good as you once did when you were younger. But we all get older, and I think God had something to do with that. He didn't want us to really see what we look like as we get older, so that's why we can't see real good. Also, he took away some of our hearing, so we couldn't see what the young girls were saying about us older people. Okay, so now we have our brows on, and I'm ready to do my eyeshadow. I kind of use one brush, and I'm going to use a light color inside. This is what brings youth. Now, if your eye starts to crease a little bit with the shadow, just move your eyeball around, you know, just to get a smoother look. And, you know, all this thing with contouring and all that, I just like to do something very easy. And I'm going to take a darker color and just act like a windshield wiper, boop, 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 a windshield wiper right in the crease of my eye, halfway over, and it's just gonna lift up my eye. I am using frost. A lot of people that have mature skin are afraid of frost, but actually I like the fact that it also diffuses light with the new frosted shadows that they have out, and it kind of gives me a little bit of a pickup. And I'm just using two colors. Now I'm going to go ahead with a gel liner. And one of the things with doing a gel liner is you want, I pull my eye down going right underneath my lash line. And the reason I do this way is so I don't poke myself in the eye, since I really can't see that well. So I'm away from my eyeball itself. And then I'm just going underneath my eye, and then I like to get this space right here. Now a lot of girls are using the waterline when they line their eyes. I do suggest that sometimes when using a gel liner, it could clog the follicles and actually cause dry eye syndrome for you, so just be careful with that. Now we're going to do eyelashes, and of course, me being a lash girl, I have my weekend lashes and I have my weekday lashes. So what we want to do is we want to make sure that when we put them on, we pick off like the glue from the night before. And applying eyelashes can be quite hard for some people. See how I use a latex adhesive. Now, the reason why I use a latex adhesive is because the non-latex adhesive tends to pull out your lashes sometime. So what's really important is you want to make it a little bit round. You can put it over a pencil so it fits the shape of your eye. Now, the most important thing is when you're using this eyelash adhesive, the latex, is you want to make sure it gets tacky first. The reason being, if you don't, it's going to slip and slide all over your eyelid, and that is not a good situation to be in. The other thing is I like to use clear. Actually, it's white. It dries clear, because if I use black and it slips and slides, now I've got all these black things all over my eye and a black crooked line. So when I'm placing my eyelash on, sometimes you need to cut it on either side to fit where your lashes are, and I like to just set it in the center of my eyelash line and let it get tacky. And once it gets tacky, then I can push it into place on both sides. And the white will dry clear. So you're just pushing it in. Sometimes I'll just put it on the center and then I'll put the other one on the center, and then you can make adjustments. But it does take a little while to dry. So don't think, oh my gosh, I've got all this white or it's not quite close enough. You can always put black eyeliner on to get it looking like it's right on your lash line if you didn't get it right the first time. So I'm just gonna let those dry, and while those are drying, I'm gonna put on my lipstick. Now with lipstick, there are some really great lip things out on the market. MAC has like a stain. A lot of companies are getting into those stains where people can wear their lipstick all day. I love Lip Sense. It works great. Sometimes people feel it tingles a little bit, but right now at home, I happen to grab Revlon Stay All Day, and I'm gonna try not to talk. That's a bit difficult for me. But I'm trying to put it on without making a mess. The one thing you want to be careful is not to get it on your teeth. If you get it on your teeth, you need to take it off, because this Stay All Day lipstick will stay all day on your teeth. And it's kind of embarrassing, and I hate if you have like lipstick on your teeth or food in your teeth. People never tell you, they just think bad thoughts about you. Okay, so now that we got that on, we can let our lips dry. We can check our lashes, and I like to take mascara and just put a little bit of mascara just to marry these, and just, it's still not dry, and then we can connect the corners. We can look and make sure that we don't need to put a little bit more here, you know, just to connect. That's not dry there. That's not dry there. So let them dry. Let your lips dry. I'm just gonna go wash my hands, and then my lips should be dry for the gloss. I'll be right back. Okay, I have washed my hands. I made my lips even, and I'm finished and ready to face the world, because Ellie Malmin is no longer in the raw. She has painted on her face, and I just really want to thank you for watching my YouTube channel. I hope you subscribe to me, and if you have any makeup questions, being a mature woman or even a young girl, please write into us. I've been doing makeup in a professional. I'm celebrating my 40th year this year. So please celebrate with me, and let's make it a beautiful life with makeup.